Salve galera, tudo certo? Aqui quem está falando é o Zone. E galera, é o seguinte, hoje estamos aqui para continuar a nossa gameplay de Tales of Berseria. Bom galera, eu já vou logo avisando, se você é novo aqui no canal, já vai se inscrevendo e já vai deixando o seu like, tudo beleza? Não se esqueça de compartilhar o canal. Bom galera, vou dar continuidade à nossa saga de Tales of Berseria. Eu ia zerar primeiramente, o Sonic Lost World. Mas como vocês puderam ver no meu último vídeo de Sonic Lost World, aquele jogo fica difícil pra cacete na última parte dele. E eu não tô afim de me estressar com o joguinho, cara. Eu sei que aqui é um canal de gameplay, é chato eu não zerar o jogo, mas cara, se for pra ficar passando estresse, eu prefiro nem jogar o jogo, sério. Você viu Eleanor? Não, ela não tem passeado nas docas. Então é isso, galera. Se vocês quiserem continuar a ver o final da série, recomendo vocês irem em outros canais de gameplay. Talvez eu faça o final do jogo, mas o dia que eu tiver vontade. Porque por enquanto eu não tô a fim de passar raiva com um joguinho não, ainda principalmente Sonic. Nem fudendo. Agora que temos uma base, não precisamos nos preocupar mais em conservar o Van Eltia. E para um marinheiro, um quarto que não balança é um verdadeiro luxo.
A most interesting interpretation. What do you make of this part here, then?
Well, if you pronounce it Lonely Kyle, then it'd mean midriff, which probably isn't right. Maybe Muse Mila?
Well, that would make this passage read, Oranges are nummy.
Okay. Yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
Contra Eleanor. Tudo que eu bebo acaba vazando. Parece que eu preciso tapar uns buracos.
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened Hellebes, tried to assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shiguret, don't you?
Whoa, to me they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
Você tem que crescer para poder beber, não importa se você é demônio, essa regra é universal. Meu, a Velvet, que já matou não sei quantas pessoas nesse jogo, matou gente inocente, quer matar o Dom Artorius, é a porra de um demônio, e ela ainda liga pra essa lei de que é menor de idade e não pode beber? Caceta! Essa sim leva esse lance a sério de beber, hein? Puta que pariu. Se fosse eu no lugar da Velvet, filho, já estaria até usando droga, mano. Grimar me ensinou bastante sobre a língua antiga. É tão bom aprender coisas novas. Galera, eu falei isso, mas não usem drogas. Drogas é coisa feia. Vencedores não usam drogas. A abadia nunca vai pensar em procurar a gente dentro do próprio armário. Haha, não há lugar mais escuro que a base do farol, né? Sei lá. Pergunta lá no Posto Piranga. Mano, eu mirei na porra do príncipe. E foi no Dial. Ah, vai tomar no cu, jogo. Já que foi a gente que tomou a ilha, podemos usar a ela o nome que quisermos. Que tal Ilha de Dial? Acho que é melhor você guardar suas opiniões para si. Nossa, desculpe por ter nascido. Eu sei que é uma ilha-prisão, mas custa ser um pouco mais gentil? Não, Piaço, nós é demônio. Demônio não é gentil. Você viu a Eleanor por aí, Vossa Majestade? Não, sinto muito. E você, Grifo? Entendi. O Grifo também não. Obrigado. Ai, saúde. Os príncipes não são tão esquisitos nas fábulas. Eleanor anda com um aspecto abatido. Vá atrás dela e veja se consegue animá-la, Velvet. Não quero. Estranho, não vi a Maglu e nem o Aizen até agora. Certeza que estão fazendo sexo. É o que eu faria se eu estivesse sozinho com uma mulher. Fazer um sexo? Piá, que papo de nerd, ilha prisão, demônio. Eu quero é sexo, cadê o sexo? Papo de nerd não. Então acho que eu tenho que subir. Olha o Aizen. Com essa roupinha mega esquisita dele.
Hey, you got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Ifrid.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therians?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Ifrid won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Probably some of that as well.
Meu, eu queria que tivesse os outros jogos do Tales of, da série Tales of na Steam, mano. Porque eu tava jogando o Tales of Xillia, o Tales of Xillia 1, no PlayStation 3. Meu PlayStation 3 é desbloqueado, então eu consigo baixar jogos de graça por lá. Aí o que aconteceu? O Tales of Xillia, ele é em inglês. Ele não tem uma tradução pra PTBR. Aí, tipo assim, eu não sei ler inglês. Eu nada de inglês, assim. Aí, tipo assim, eu tô bem no começo do jogo ainda, do Tales of Xillia. Aí lá tava tendo um diálogo entre a nossa protagonista e uns carinha lá. E aí, o Ifrid, ele é mencionado. Tipo assim, eu tô numa missão que eu tenho que procurar um tesouro perdido do Ifrid. Mano, esse Ifrid deve ter uma ligação muito fodida na história dos Tales of Xillia. Dos Tales of, quer dizer. Porque ele é mencionado no Tales of Xillia. Se eu não me engano, ele aparece no Tales of Zestiria. Tipo assim, a versão humana dele. Eu falo humana porque mais futuramente vocês vão entender o que acontece aqui com ele no Berseria. E ele é um personagem muito importante no Berseria, porque o Aizen tá atrás dele, tá ligado? Então, tipo assim, eu sei que todos os jogos do Tales of se conectam de um jeito. Tipo assim, mesmo uns passando muitos anos no futuro, outros passando anos no passado. Tipo assim, se você pegar todos, mesmo em ordem diferente, e for juntando, você consegue interligar a história, tá ligado? Porque, bom, eu acho que a Bandai não faria isso, de criar um jogo, uma série de jogos que não seguisse a história, tá ligado? Eu queria que tivesse todos os Tales of em português pra eu poder jogar e entender toda a história. É foda. Vai!
Hey, any idea where Eleanor went?
How should I know? I'm too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
You look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
You're... what?
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're busy trying to avoid having any business to do.
You're too weird for this world, Magulu.
Says the woman with the world's blandest personality.
I always figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
Unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
Pera aí, família, rapidinho. A vida se resume a matar tempo. Nascer é um grande inconveniente se você parar para pensar. Faz sentido. Faz sentido. Deixa eu seguir pra cá primeiro. O nome disso é esconderijo. Nós somos piratas. Temos que falar como piratas. Não. Vamos chamar de Forte Secreto. É um nome bem mais potente. Deixa eu ver o que tem pra cá. Ei, a gente conseguiu o esconderijo dos sonhos, graças a você. Estamos lhe devendo uma, Velvet. Todo pirata que se preza precisa de um covil decente, bem sinistro. Tartarugas ali. Ah não, o diálogo tá pro outro lado. Eu quero dialogar. Vamos resolver isso na base do diálogo. Ali, ó. Titânia, Titânia. Nossa casa, nosso covil, ilha prisão, mais bonita nunca se viu. Eu compus um hino para a ilha, vai fazer o maior sucesso. Pode ser melhor guardarmos segredo sobre o lugar, pelo menos por enquanto. Caralho, maluco, para de ser virgem. Vai ficar fazendo musiquinha de covil? Vai tomar no teu cu. Eleanor passou por aqui? É exorcista santinha? Aham, ela passou indo para a torre de observação. Torre de observação é pra cá, não é? Encontrei ela.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamala's worried about you.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therian now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl. That's something I've come to realize in traveling with you all. Wretched demons and Therians, even the Malakim who I'd only thought of as tools, they all live and think as humanly as the rest of us. I was so clueless. I didn't know what demon blight really was, nor what the Abbey was doing. Through it all, I knew nothing beyond blind belief in whatever I was taught.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
The coward's path is not that of an exorcist. They may say, I didn't know anything, so I can't be blamed. I can't live like that. I think I'll stay here a little longer to cool my head off. Please tell Kamoana I'm alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something, Kamoana and Laphicet would worry. That's all.
I have something to say. There's something I've been hiding. Until now. I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias. I was to watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters. So vital was the mission, I was to do whatever it took. Even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
É, porque você é um burro.
Deceiving you, Laphicet. Originally, I was going to get you to lower your guard, then take you in. However, I no longer intend on following the Abbey's orders.
You're turning your back on Artorias?
No. I still believe in the sincerity of Lord Artorias. That the world he seeks is
Ah, moça, que sinceridade, velho. Ele quer tirar o sentimento de todo mundo.
I simply cannot bring myself to condone
Você é
what
burra,
entities
velho.
chosen
Você
to
é
achieve that vision.
burra.
So,
Burra, 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 burra,
I will
burra.
help you protect the Therians. Until I discover the answer I seek.
Não, você não vai ajudar nada porque você é burra. Gente burra tem que ficar fora do caminho. Você é burra, burra,
I want to
burra.
live a life that I don't have to be ashamed of. And to do that, I have to learn the truth for myself.
Burra.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Welcome to our wonderful world of wickedness. Don't equate us. To act in opposition of one's feelings is to act opposed to reason.
You never make things simple, do you?
You should be glad I don't.
Yeah. After all, she's my vessel.
Quero que você se foda também, você é outro inútil.
So, I think our next order of business is to find ourselves another Therian. Well, that's the extent of my insight. Anyone got any actual leads?
What if we had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey? That could work. I don't know.
It wouldn't work. Officially, the Abbey still considers her a traitor. So who would leak anything to her?
Yeah. Besides, we can't put Laphicet in danger like that. And anyway, Eleanor's terrible at being a spy.
Ungracious, but accurate.
You know that special underground cell from yesterday? I want to go back there. There's something I want to try out.
Alright, let's go.
Nossa senhora. Nossa, eu vou ter que voltar lá andando.
Laphicet, I must offer you an apology.
What for?
For spying. I was plotting to take you back to the Abbey. I am truly sorry.
It was your mission, wasn't it? Somehow I think I always knew.
You did?
Call it a hunch. Besides, Velvet was really suspicious of you. Whenever you feel you're doing something wrong, you start to sweat a lot. It seemed odd.
How long have you known?
Ever since you became a vessel for me. I think Velvet knew too.
That's quite a shock. I failed completely in my role as a spy. It's pathetic. Shameful, really.
Well, I think it says something good about you.
Huh?
Someone who can't lie well seems like a better person than someone who has an easy time of it.
Thank you, Laphicet. I think you're the better person here.
I wouldn't go that far.
What are you doing here, Bienfu?
I was hoping you'd let me join in!
We're in the middle of something important. Please leave us be for now.
I'll be quiet. Just let me hang around, all right?
Afraid not.
Madam Eleanor is a mealyhead.
Você é outro chato.
She's a what?
Laffy said, thank you. I hope we can stay friends.
I hope so too, Eleanor.
Aí os dois se beijam. Ah, vai tomar no cu, mais diálogo.
Exploration of the outer seas is going super well.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you guys chipping in.
Oh, we haven't done all that much.
Well, don't rest on your laurels just yet. Worse things happen at sea, you know. The scouting ship could always get eaten by some giant tentacled horror from the deeps.
Danger's a part of the job. Besides, Ifreed's pirates are all about venturing into the unknown.
I wonder what's still hidden out there for us to find.
Terror Island, for one thing. According to ancient legends, it's an island that moves across the outer seas like a ship.
Really? I've never heard of an island like that.
Nobody knows if it's real or not, which is exactly why we have to try and find it ourselves.
Awesome! I can't wait to get to the bottom of this.
Don't get too excited just yet, kiddo. It's good to have enthusiasm and all, but I bet this place is called Terror Island for a reason.
I'm not too worried. Like Eisen said, challenging the unknown is what Ifreed's pirates do, no matter what there is.
Looks like you've caught the bug too.
Looks like it.
Hey, BM4,
Ai,
I
meu
have a question
Deus
for
do
you. I know
céu.
Magulu likes to call herself a witch and all that, but what is she really?
The obvious guess would be that she's an exorcist, but I don't think I ever saw her name in the roster.
That's not surprising. She is indeed a bona fide dark witch. I should know. I saw one night just how scary she could be. It's enough to keep you awake at night. It was near the crater of a volcano. Above the bubbling magma sat a huge cauldron. Inside the cauldron, a blood-red liquid stickily simmered, boiling in the hellfire heat. When droplets splattered onto Miss Magulu's cheeks, she just cackled and licked it off, and she kept the cauldron boiling for 3 days and 3 nights. What was she making? Strawberry jam.
What? What's scary about that?
I was just getting to the scary part. Instead of using sugar, she put in soy sauce, cooking wine, and liquor. Soy sauce and strawberries? Is that normal? You wouldn't think so, but that contrasted sweetness, sourness, and saltiness actually makes it taste great. Not that someone like you would understand the appeal. You have to have a refined palate like mine to appreciate it.
Wait, I've heard of that. You can boil things in soy sauce and wine to preserve them. When you do it with strawberries, it's called strawberry soup.
That's right!
Actually, strawberry soup has sea urchin and abalone, not strawberries. It's just called that because the sea urchin plumps up like berries. And it's not preserved either.
Really? Well, I had no idea. Wow, I really liked it too. I wonder if the reason she's never made it for me again is because she realized the mix-up. Now that I think about it, that's not the only thing I like that she made one time. Like durian jellies and the candied sweet fish too.
I think I see what's going on here.
What does the food she's made more than once taste like?
It's just normal stuff, like what you guys always have. Only a truly scary witch could hide that much cooking talent behind such plain-tasting food with no one the wiser.
Meu, não é possível.
I know this smell.
Yeah, it's Prince Percival's fragrant wood perfume. When I told him I'd never smelled it before, he put a little on my sleeve to try it out.
I love the smell of the royal family's perfume. It's distinct, but not overpowering. It's made from Pandaria trees, conifers that grow in a snowy land.
I've noticed that you and Velvet and Magulu smell nice too. Do you all wear the same perfume?
We do? We don't use that stuff, but maybe you're smelling the soap we use.
Oh, can only the royal family wear fragrant wood?
No. Some fragrances, including the Pandaria scented ones, only the royal family can use. but most don't have any such restriction.
If they all smell so good on humans, why doesn't everyone use them?
You know, I've never thought about that. Why do you think that is, Aizen?
It's a bit complicated. To explain it right, I'd have to start with the history of bathing in Midgand. A few hundred years ago, people believed they would die if they took a bath. They were so terrified of baths that they wouldn't even go near one.
I can't believe people would be scared of taking a bath. Why would that even happen?
Well, at the time, a deadly plague was running rampant, and people thought that it could be transmitted through bathwater. Bear in mind that this was all before we had proper plumbing or techniques to purify water. People couldn't just bathe anywhere. Sewers like the one we used to sneak through Logres are a fairly recent construction, only around a century old.
Some people even thought bathing at all was unhygienic.
Right. As bathing went out of style, the royal family started to use these fragrant woods.
Covering up their bad smell with a good one.
Yep. As a result, their perfumes used to be far more potent, to the point where you couldn't even tell if it smelled good anymore. But nowadays, nobody actually believes that bathing can make you sick, right?
As civilization advanced, plumbing became widespread, and baths themselves became much cleaner fixtures than they used to be.
And the fragrant woods fell out of favor because they were no longer necessary, right?
To the contrary, as the people gained prosperity, the perfumes became a popular display of wealth. The newfound popularity didn't last long, however, thanks to the propagation of a new disease. One that didn't transmit through baths.
Demon blight, you mean?
With the rise of demon attacks, life outside the city walls became increasingly difficult. With fragrant woods now harder to come by, the perfumes once again became the domain of royalty.
I guess that means that fragrant woods share a long and complicated history with plagues.
To cover up the truth of malevolence, the powers that be spread rumors of a demon plague, continuing their time-honored tradition of covering up one stink with another.
So, what do you think of the perfume? Do you like it?
Yeah, it smells nice. But I think I like the smell of soap better.
Huh?
Pia.
This island is so amazing. It's far away from any other people and has so much hidden stuff underground. It's such a perfect hideout. Just thinking about it makes me so excited to be here. Yeah, I guess. What's wrong? You were so excited to be here before. Don't be such a drag, Moppy set. It's just that this used to be a prison. People were brought here to suffer.
If you're worried about how I feel, don't be. If I really hated this place, I wouldn't have made it my base.
Hell, I was imprisoned here too, but now it's the secret fort I always dreamed of.
I still haven't forgiven the guard who ate all those marron glacés I was sent.
I'll let the past be the past. What part of secret fort are you not getting?
Yeah,
But it can't all be just for fun and games here either. In order to maximize the success of our future battles, we need to maintain and improve this base going forward.
This place seems sturdy as it is. Does it really need more work put into it?
Nonsense. This place was built to specialize in holding prisoners. We can make it better suit our needs.
what are you proposing exactly?
Well, I think we need to start with smokescreen generators. They'll be effective against intruders unfamiliar with the layout. Of course, afterwards we'll have to clean up all the soot, but still.
No thanks.
I think we need something to put out fires. The fire at Hellebes was really scary.
We have Molekim like you who could use water arts, though. If anything happens, you can just put it out.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
What we really need are some secret underground tunnels. If things get too hairy here, we'll need an underground escape route. We can put in hidden doors, and even some fake ones to trick the enemy too.
We have 2 separate docks. That's good enough.
No enemy is going to attack without taking both docks into consideration. That's why we need to build underground tunnels before anything else.
But we're on an island. You know, surrounded by water. Where would these tunnels even lead to?
Isn't it obvious? We'll dig underneath the sea to another uninhabited island nearby.
But there are no other islands nearby.
If it means getting my tunnels, I'll build an island too.
Are you listening to what you're saying?
It sounds like he's daydreaming to me.
And what's wrong with having some dreams? This is a great opportunity we have here. You guys just don't get it.
It's okay. I get where you're coming from. But they'll never understand. You might as well save your breath.
Tá gravando?
Ai, graças a Deus acabou todo esse diálogo. Eu não aguentava mais meia hora de diálogo. Oi, galera, papo reto, se aparecer desses diálogos de novo, eu vou pular tudo, tá? Porque ninguém aguenta ter que ficar meia hora. Ô, Bandai, recadinho pra Bandai aí. Da próxima vez que você for fazer um RPG, não se inspira em Genshin Impact, não. Que é 35 minutos de diálogo. Cacete. Ninguém merece. Por que motivo uma prisão teria 2 ancoradouros? Isso devia ser um forte construído para proteger uma rota marítima. Quem fica na defesa precisa da porta dos fundos para fugir se a coisa ficar feia. Faz sentido, a gente aprende muita coisa interessante quando fica velho que nem você. O que você quer dizer com isso, hein? Que você é velho. Resumindo, ele te chamou de velho na cara dura. Mais diálogo. Que lugar, hein? Então foi aqui que trancafiaram o capitão. Peraí. Será que os prisioneiros fugiram ou... Aposto que houve um surto de canibalismo até não sobrar mais ninguém. Dizem que os demônios ficam presos aqui, mas todas as celas estão vagas. Sim, porque não tem nenhum demônio vivendo aqui agora, né, ô filha da puta? Teve rebelião aqui, né, ô cabaço?
We're here. What now?
Well, so I've been thinking about Earth Pulse points. They're where the flow of the Earth Pulse, the Earth's natural forces, are concentrated.
Right. And Inominat is using those points to acquire malevolence and reawaken himself. You seem to have a knack for sensing them out. Once you're close enough, you can even pinpoint their location.
Except, I don't have to be close at all. When we came here yesterday, I felt another place. A place just like this.
Are you saying you can use this Earth Pulse point as a conduit to find the others?
I think so. I don't know how far it works, and I can't say if Etherian will be on the other end.
Still, it'll give us something real to go on. Please, give it a try.
Okay.
anything?
Yes, I felt it. There are dozens of Earth pulse points scattered around, but I sensed a few big ones that stood out.
So you can even detect their size.
Yeah, at least I think I can. This island is one of the big ones. There are 2 more like it somewhere to the east and the southeast. But I think those are the Warg Forest and the Temple of Palamedes.
Still, that suggests we're more likely to find Therians at the larger Earth pulse points.
We've got 3 Therians to go. Anything that helps us narrow down our choices is a boon.
Yeah, you've done great work today, Laphicet.
That's for sure. Thank goodness you're here. You're a marvel. One of the wonders of the world, kiddo.
It's not that big of a deal, really.
Then let's go Therian hunting. We have an honest-to-goodness lead. Or dishonest-to-badness in our case.
Broke again. Still not good enough.
You think it's your swords that are weak. You don't think maybe your body's just stupid tough.
No. If it can't cut me, it's just not good enough. I need stronger materials to make a better sword. I'd love to try orichalcum, but getting that stuff is next to impossible.
Orichalcum. That's the strongest metal in the world, right?
A rare metal that's only been found in ancient ruins, and seldom at that. I've seen fragments of the metal myself, but I've never even heard of a piece large enough to forge into a weapon.
I have. I heard a rumor that a block of orichalcum was discovered in an ancient ruin some 200 years ago. Unfortunately, the boat carrying it sank in a storm.
From the depths of the earth to the depths of the sea.
A sunken ship. Treasure at the bottom of the sea. That would stir any sailor's heart.
If we knew where to find it, could it be salvaged?
The ship's crew drowned, so nobody knows where she sank. Besides, it's a centuries-old rumor. Who's to say it's even true?
Right. No sense in wishing for what can't be gotten. I'm sure there's other material you can use.
Even Dial makes a good point sometimes.
Hey, what do you mean, even Dial?
Even Dial's getting angry.
Saying it like that's just weird, Kamoana.
Even Komoana's getting weird.
Alright, so our target is an Earth pulse point about as big as the one here. Let's start with the closest one and go from there. Which way is it?
The closest one is to the west.
Got it. Lead the way, Laphicet.
My pleasure.
Acabou? Puta que pariu. Vá para o ponto de geopulso ocidentais. Os pontos de geopulso... Ah. Pera aí. Que? Entendi. Tem diálogo. Deixa eu fazer isso daqui rapidinho então.
Hey, Durgane, let me ask you something.
More complaining, is it?
Come on, don't be like that. Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island. I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. The slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. They can be a hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. So I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
Humor e piadas. Se eu tivesse um punhado de oricalco, poderia fazer a lâmina mais forte que já se viu, mas não faz sentido desejar uma coisa que não existe. Nós somos um verdadeiro bando de desajustados, né? Bem, você é um colírio comparado aos meus amigos de Halloween, isso ninguém se discute. Foda-se. Tá. Tem coisa pra cá. Ah, ele vai falar alguma ilha de combate. De classe 4.
I can handle myself, but man, it ain't fun and games there. I nearly got killed by demons.
You actually stepped foot on a Class 4 island?
Not even. I was still approaching it by ship when this stuff that looked like spider silk started spreading round. These bug-looking demons were using the stuff to try and climb aboard my ship. Damnation! The crew cut those threads as fast as anything, and we got the hell out of there. The whole thing left me bawling.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it out safely. I'd suggest not going near there again.
Oh no, I wasn't planning on it. I had enough of that place to last me a lifetime.
Zona administrativa classe 4. Dizem que insetos demônios não perturbam se você encontrá-los. É perturbador dizer isso, mas duvido que seja verdade.
I understand why the Abbey turned this island into a prison. The waters here are filled with rapid sea currents. Make a single wrong turn of the rudder, and your ship will be capsized just like that. Not to mention the fog and all the storms that pass by. It must be nearly impossible to escape.
Aye. To get on and off this island, you'd need a vast store of nautical knowledge and a skilled hand.
Thanks to your curse, Eisen, we've gotten good enough to handle rough seas like this.
The storm that kicked up when we made our escape was huge, and all we had were 3 novice sailors. Thinking back on it, we had some seriously good luck.
Estamos contentes por ter arranjado um covil, roubado debaixo do nariz do inimigo ainda por cima. Se o capitão estivesse aqui, ele dançaria de alegria. Seria uma bela cena.
The first mate told me we're going to be looking for an Earth Pulse thingy, right? The ship's ready to leave whenever. Do you want to depart now?
It's here! This is the Earth Pulse point!
Nothing but open water as far as the eye can see. Is your Earth Pulse point down below?
Most of this world is covered by ocean, so of course there'd be a lot of Earth Pulse points in the deep sea.
But surely even the Abbey would have a hard time containing a Therian underwater, right?
Looks like this one's a bust then.
Sorry, everyone.
Hold on. We've seen a bug Therian. You don't think there could be fish as well?
You may have a point. I think I have just a solution for this.
You do?
This.
What?
Don't give me that look. I'll have you know this is Fujibayashi's rod. This baby's 9 feet long, made from a single piece of the finest bamboo aged 5 years, with a slow 60-40 action that almost feels alive when it bends. Its exquisitely wrapped handle feels like an extension of your own arm. And just look at that elegant black lacquer finish. It's as perfect a fishing rod as there can be.
I'm sure it's a lovely fishing pole, but fishing? Are you sure? This is a Therian we're talking about.
All the more reason. Remember who you travel with.
Okay.
Alright, if no one else will, I'm going to veto this fishing idea.
Aw, come on, let's give it a shot. Besides, I'm hungry. Even if all we catch is fish, at least we'll have dinner.
I'd love to have me some koi or sockeye salmon.
Don't encourage them. How do you attach the hook to the line? Like this?
You don't go fishing much, do you?
It's just been a while. I used to go fishing with my brother sometimes.
This is my first time.
Then we can try it together.
I'll teach you how it's done.
I didn't know you could fish, Eleanor.
Yeah, when I was little, old man Tenny taught me. He was from my village. I've caught at least 100 triot loaches over the years.
Wow, that's a lot of fish.
Those two really get along. If I didn't know better, I think she's his sister, not his vessel.
Eleanor certainly got Lafisette's number. Better watch out, Velvet, or she'll steal him away.
Lafisette.
Let's get the line set up properly. First, you take it and thread it through the hook, like so.
That looks hard.
Hey,
Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do it with your eyes shut.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Laffy!
Huh? You mean me?
oh, I was just... Be careful there. Wouldn't want you falling into the water or anything.
I'm not a little kid, you know.
It's just that Laffy fell in once. A long time ago.
Laffy? You mean your younger brother?
That's right. You reminded me of him is all.
If you say so. Is that all you wanted to say to me?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay then. I'm going back to fishing with Eleanor.
People aren't as easily swapped in and out as fish hooks, are they?
Is that supposed to mean something?
Oh, Velvet, you gotta get it a lot tighter than that. Here, let me take a look at it.
Caralho, Lafisette, vai tomar no seu cu, mano.
Alright.
Moleque chato. Cusão.
Old man Tenny sounds like he was a real goofball.
Definitely. He used to say the weirdest things while we'd be fishing, just to make me laugh.
Like what?
Oh, it was all nonsense, but it was funny to me. The silly stuff like...
Those two look like they're happy.
Tem pingou ping... Ah, vai tomar no cu, vai. Pensei que era coisa séria. Isso me traz lembranças. Uma vez Maglu me fez de isca... Ah, não... Foda-se.
If you truly admired the fishies, you'd never dream of doing this to them. No matter how tasty the bait, it's a poor trade for a barbed hook in the lip and a cruel death in the unforgiving air.
I don't admire fish. Fish exist to be caught and eaten, as far as I'm concerned.
Can't argue there. Raw, boiled, or grilled with a little salt. You can't go wrong. And if they're nothing but food to you, even their wretched squirms of agony can hold a kind of beauty.
Ei, Velvet, eu vi um peixe remo gigante. Pega ele, minha barriga está roncando.
Hey, Isaac, how about a competition? Let's see who can catch the biggest fish.
Don't be ridiculous. Fishing is a solitary battle. It's about meditation and self-control.
Ooh, aren't you the philosophical one all of a sudden?
But I suppose.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Whenever I find a...
Sure enough. There's... Yeah.
Oh,
A bit too much blood.
listen, we're fishing.
Fine. But we both know...
Ai, foda-se.
Let's...
At what point?
Hey, Velvet, I've got your rod all set up for you.
Vamos deixar... Foda-se. Ah, mãe, eu não quero ficar sabendo desses textos longos. É coisa desnecessária pra história.
Catch a whale if you wanted to. The rest is up to you.
A Therian.
Something's pulling the line.
Stay calm. Fishing isn't about stretch.
Oh, okay.
Here it comes.
Damn right I am. Awful.
If it's a Therian, don't you dare.
Now!
He...
Well, what do you...
Well, shoot.
Oh,
It looks like it fit you though, Laffy said.
I concur. My unique...
See? What did I tell you? It looks great on you, Laffy said.
O corno.
You really think...
Yeah, brings out your special...
Come on. Back to Therian fishing.
Oh.
Hey, you don't need to take it so seriously.
O corno.
I have to catch the Therian.
Oh, quit your grumbling.
Oh, hey. Whoa, looks like I'm next.
Not...
I think it's decent.
Huh?
You found a look.
You look ridiculous.
Stop it! What do you know about me anyway?
I know that looks silly on you.
All you know is you're Laffy.
Hey, Velvet. Something's pulling on your rod.
Oh,
It's a big one.
Give it
I know what...
It's a big one.
a pot.
But what's a...
There's something in...
An octopod?
I wish they'd stop making those noises.
Watch out! Their arms to the sky, and they're shouting, "Let's eat a ring!"
Rescue. Not even worth my time.
Phew.
Be more careful before you approach.
You think Laffy would have stayed back?
Não quero saber de texto.
Now we gotta fight the shambling dead?
A zombo pot!
For a bunch of dead guys, they're awfully, fleshy.
Further support for the healthy octopus diet.
One down.
We won, right? The pot's a demon!
Whatever you guys do, make sure you don't smash it.
No mercy! Wounds that will shoot.
Shooting star! No escape!
I said!
Double haste!
Ninguém merece ficar vendo meia hora de diálogo. Ah, mas é isso aí, galera. Essa foi a nossa gameplay de Tales of Berseria. Muito obrigado a todos que assistiram até aqui, que deixaram o seu like e o comentário. Aquele forte abraço, valeu, falou e tchau!